In this world of madness, listen up, I'm your guide. MAD commentator, yeah, I got that pride. I pour a glass of red wine, let the stories unfold. Bold moves we making as the truth gets told. You're welcome, step right in, life's a show. Let's begin. From the shadows we arise, we claim our throne. Chilling with the crew, never in this alone. MAD's the name, let the legend ignite. With red wine in hand, we own the night. Bald head shine, I stand out from the rest. No embellishments needed, I'm blessed, I confess. Garnish my words with wisdom, so rich and divine. Feel the beat in your heart like you sipping fine wine. Garnish in the moment, don't lose track. With every word there's never looking back. From the shadows we arise, we claim our throne. Chilling with the crew, never in this alone. MAD's the name, let the legend ignite. With red wine in hand, we own the night. So lift that glass high, here's to us, my friend. In this game of life, we won't ever bend. Lift that glass high, here's to us, my friend. In this game of life, we won't ever bend. Lift that glass high, here's to us, my friend. In this game of life, we won't ever bend.
Good evening, infidels. Yes, it's me. I'm back. Mad MARKV55 coming to you live from Singapore. I'm here but not queer. We have 15 drivers tonight. It is, of course, the equal division in over 28s on a Friday. We're here. I don't know about them lot. Yo, 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 the devil incarnate is in my chat. Good evening, sir, and welcome. Nice to see you back on track, pal. Yes, let's hope it's a dry one. I haven't done a single, since starting sim racing, I haven't done a single dry Singapore race. It's always been either wet in quali, wet in the race, or both. Or I've never done a dry one. It's never been fully dry. Yeah, so let's hope and see, and let's hope these guys give us a good race tonight. It is a brilliant track. It can fuck you over. It really can fuck you over. If you keep it out the walls, you're safe. Over to your drivers, Ash Barker. The less. That's the way you say it. The less. That's it. Sexy, he's back in. Turbo Snail, Dan's Motorsport. That is, of course, the Bandit. He is the gaffer. The Dark Mark, the man himself, the devil incarnate. He's back in. As I said before, good to see you back on track, sir. Brannin, he's in. Gunners, he's in. Savage, Ben Wally. It's the Rooster. Vaby, Jeffanaut. There he is. The man that starts from the back. It is, of course, the Roadrunner. Mink, mink. It's the Mezzinator. And Braun 21. 15 drivers at the moment. Let me go up to Turbo Snail, because he was the first one out, I do believe. Get some of this garbage up, and we'll carry on with it. Everybody on softs at the moment. Good evening to you all. Thank you all for joining me. It's much appreciated. So Turbo Snail, he is on his out lap, warming those soft tyres up. Don't forget there are a couple of tricky corners on this track. The hairpin before the Anderson Bridge, which is this one. After the Anderson Bridge, should I say. So he's coming down the long straight now. This has been changed. There used to be a right-hand turnabout there. And then you came out under a bridge. Never mind. Anyway, Turbo Snail goes on to his fast lap. Let's go on board with him. So he comes up the main straight. DRS will be wide open. Slams on. Hits turn 1. Then turn 2. Into turn 3. He goes and out of turn 3. Need to keep it a little bit tighter. Into turn 4. Hits the DRS line, comes down the long straight. There is a slight kink in this to the right, but it's a straight all in all. Hits turn 5. I take a lot more curb on the inside there. Turn 6. He will have purple sectors. He is the first one out on a fast lap. Turn 7, comes up the straight. This I'm going to call the left-hander of George Russell. I'm going to call it Russell Corner. Over the Anderson Bridge he goes into the hairpin. That is a tricky corner. Up the straight again. Into the right-hander. You get that wrong, you get an invalidation. Down the long straight. The turn was there, and you exited there. From the previous setup of this track. Out of the final chicane he comes. Around the final corner. A gear down. And over the line. That gives him a 128.844. It looks like it's a Ferrari that is... it's not sexy. Is it Ben Wally? It is Ben Wally. He's not on a... He's not on a lap. Brannin's on a lap. Let's stick with Brannin for a minute. Out of the final chicane. Final corner coming up. He didn't gear down. That's how I normally do it. A 127.944. Pole position for you, sir. At the moment, you're fucking welcome. Braun. He's just put a 129.299. Not a bad outlap. Not a bad banker lap, should I say. The less Gunners into the final chicane he comes. There is a Merc going over. It was Rooster, 129 dead. Final corner for Gunners. Comes around. That's a 129.837. Deleuze over the line. He's just going to start a lap. Oh, I wanted to get to that. It's Savage. At 128.644 for Savage. That Ferrari there, it must be Ben Wally, so he is on a lap. Oh, he's not on a lap. He must be warming those tyres up. That's fair enough. There's an RB behind him. It's Braun. He's put a lap in, a 129.299. He's on a build-up. That's Deleuze. Brannan is at the top of the shop. And he's on a warm-up. Let's have a look at Ben Wallet. He is on a lap. Let's go with this Ferrari. Into turn 4. Nice cut. Brave doing a big cut like that. It normally kicks out the back end. Ash Barker, 127.426. Top of the shop. Pole position for you at the moment, sir. You're fucking welcome. So he comes up the straight into the George Russell corner. Then it's a little chicane as he goes over the Anderson Bridge into the hairpin. That, Mark, if you're watching, there it is. Hashtag wine pint. There it is. So Ben Wally, he's used a hell of a lot of ERS. He is going to be losing power. Just keeps it within the lines there. As he comes over, he's got 0 left, so he's losing power all the way up here. But it does take him 5th, a 128.742. 5th position for you, sir. You're fucking welcome. Deleuze. Into the chicane, over the Anderson Bridge, slightly wide on the exit of that chicane. The first part of the chicane, anyway. Hairpin. DRS line now. So he comes up the little straight into the right-hander. Come down now into the final chicane. There it is. He throws it in. Final corner. No gear down. Just a slight lift over the line. Deleuze, a 131.329, sir. You're fucking welcome. Here's F1 Kieran. The disaster man himself. Couldn't keep a pram straight. So he is on a hot lap, but he has invalidated. So it's a this and next for him. He has got time to get back in, get around, get back in. We do have people on outlaps. Let's go with the devil incarnate, the man himself. He is on an outlap at the moment. Ash Barker, 127.337. Extends that pole lap. He's throwing the gauntlet out tonight, is Ash Barker. Beat that if you can, you bitches. And if you can't, sit the fuck back and watch me do my thing. I've got a funny feeling that will be beat. And to be honest, if anyone can, this man can. People moving out of his way. That's what they do when the devil incarnate comes up behind them. Oh shit, the devil is here. So he comes out of the final chicane. Let's have a go. Final corner. DRS line. Opens it up. Up the start-finish straight he goes. Slams on. Throws it into number 1. Number 2. And 3. Comes out of there. Here's turn 4. Oh, he's had to stay off the power a little bit longer than he should have done. The right kink. Left-hander. Into the tight right-hander there. Hits the curb slightly. Power on as soon as he can. Coming up into George Russell corner. Into the little chicane. Over the Anderson Bridge he goes now. There's the hairpin. Nice. Over the DRS line. Keeps it to the right-hand side. That is your shortest distance. Right-hander. Comes down the long straight. Look how much ERS he's got left. Ooh, a little bit of a complaining from the arse end there of that Williams. Hits the final corner. Takes it round. That'll take him to 128.179 in 6th place. Rooster, he's just gone up one. 5th place, a 128.143. Not a bad lap, sir. Not a bad lap at all. Let's have a look. Is that an RB? That's an RB. It wasn't Braun, it was the sister RB. But Braun is on a lap. No, he's not actually. Let me go to the other RB, which will be Jeffernot. He's on a hot lap. He's on a hot lap for you. Dun, dun, dun. I switched it to none. That a Red Bull? Is it the Gunners? It is. And he's not on a lap. Okie dokie. Let's have a look at Savage. Into the final corner, not on a lap. Into the final chicane, should I say. Rooster, not on a lap. These guys are all taking 2 laps. Dartmouth dives into the pits. Ben Wally, he is on a lap. Ooh, I think he's had to pull out of that one. Not a very good lap for him, that. His arse ends all over the place. Turbo. Down the straight. Hits the chicane. Hits the wall just for his troubles. Is he diving into the pits? He is. Jeffernot. He's on a hot lap. Turn 4. Hits the DRS line. Oops. Wrong one. Had to stay off the power there. Here he comes. George Russell corner. Anderson Bridge. Around into the hairpin. DRS line back end complaining. Putting too much power down. Into the right hander. Down the straight. This will take him into the final chicane. Let's see where this is going to put him. When he hits that line, it's not going to put him anywhere. Spinderella, turn me round one time. Ooh, 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 Jeffernot. You fucked up. Mez is doing his normal and starting from the arse end of the field. Delez. This is not going to be a good time, sir. I'm afraid. Final chicane for Deleuze. Ooh, what's it? He decided not to bother with that one. Okay. Okay, let's go to the Ferrari of Bernwally. He's now on a hot lap. We do have Dan's Motorsport behind him. So I'll go to Dan's Motorsport. That's got to be. It's not. I thought that was a invalidation. It's not. He's kept it going. Turn 4. DRS wide open as they come down this long straight into turn 5. Turn 6. Tight right-hander. Into 7. Hit the wall. Keep going. It doesn't look like he's lost anything, but he's kept going. I think he's lost an M plate off his car. He has. He has. Let's go to Dan's Motorsport. As he comes into George Russell corner, then into the little chicane, goes over the Anderson Bridge. Tight hairpin there of I don't even know what we're going to say then. Never mind. So he comes down the long straight. Final chicane. Can he get any higher? He does. Second place for Dan, a 127.702. Second place, Dan's Motorsport. You're fucking welcome. We do have some people, an RB. It must be Braun, who is on track. He's on a hot lap. So here we go. Braun in the RB on a hot lap. Deleuze has retired from the session. Bunging in the pits. So Braun comes up into George Russell corner. Into the chicane. Anderson Bridge. Oh my! Oh my, oh my, oh me. Braun, what the hell was all that about? Ash Barker, a 127.311, extends that pole position lap even more. Catch me if you can. Absolutely brilliant. Okay, who is? Dan is on a cooldown. So it looks like that is your starting positions, guys, for tonight. Singapore Sling. Here we go. The Lady Boys have arrived. And they're here to cause mayhem. So your drivers and their positions are here. So Ash Barker first, Branning second, Dan's Motorsport third, Dartmark. He's fourth. Sorry, third for Dan's Motorsport, fourth for Dartmark. Gunners, then Vaby, Savage, Rooster, Turbo Snail, Sexy, Ben Waller, Kieran. Then it's Braun, then Deleuze, Jeffanaut, taking it up the rear without any lube whatsoever. It's the Mezzinator. So these guys are now going to take a couple of minutes break. While they put their setups, strategies and tyres and whatever they're doing. Get up, take a shit, piss, smoke a few jugs, shoot something up the arm. Who gives a fuck? I'm not asked. As long as they sit back in the cars and get to fucking racing. Such a messy lap, says the Dark Mark. Barbag, bit of luck. Ash won't hit anyone. Well, at the front, being Ash, I don't think he will. It's whoever's going to hit him when he hits a wall. The Dark Mark, I was on board with you, sir, and it didn't look messy. Obviously, you're the driver. I'm just the comms, and I see what I see. You're obviously feeling the messy bits. I didn't see them, but there you go. If you say it's messy, I'll say he's right. So strategies around here. I normally go either hard to medium. So medium being the fastest tyre. If you go hard to medium, it means that you're going to be on the fastest tyre at the end of the race. If you go medium to hard, you're on the fastest tyre at the beginning and the slowest tyre at the end. Me personally, hard to medium. Softs don't work well around here, except in qualifying. You could get 8 to 10 laps. You could go better, but if you're racing, you won't. So what I will do is take my ugly Fizzog off the stream, so you guys don't feel sick or anything while you're watching. So please stick around for the race, and please stick around for the interviews later. See you in a bit. Yeah, as I was saying, they're just going to sit here for a few minutes, do the strategies, and then it's go time. I don't know what the weather's like. I don't know whether there's going to be rain anywhere in the session. The guys that are watching, if you do get any adverts, there is a way of getting rid of those adverts. Subscribe and like. Unfortunately, I don't really like promoting that, but it is what it is. You will get adverts every few for a few minutes, every, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes. I have tried to reduce the time, but I can only reduce it so much before Twitch get involved and say, whoa, no, you don't. It's a way of Twitch making money. That's all. I do get some, but not a lot. I can tell you that it's not a lot. So please subscribe if you don't want the adverts. If you can cope with the adverts, then it's up to you. Top my drink up, so I don't have to do it mid-race. Friday, it's Friday. Sorry. Let's have a see. Predictions, shall we? Shall we do predictions? Warm-up lap, formation lap, should I say? Predictions. I'll go top 5. I always go top 5. So I will go top 5. In the top 5, in no particular order, Ash Barker, then Dan, Dartmark, Mezzanator, and I don't know. I've got Rooster, but to be honest, I can't count Gunners out. To be fair, yeah. So Ash Barker, Dan's Motorsport, Dartmark, Mezzanator, and either Gunners or Rooster. I don't know. I don't know about them two. Gunners is shite, Barbag says in the chat. No, Barbag. Come on. I would have said your name, Barbag, if you'd have been racing. You're not a bad driver, to be fair. So taking us round, Ash Barker, then Brannan, then Dan's Motorsport, the Dartman. Then it's Gunners, then Vaby. I'm just going to say Vaby. Savage, Rooster, Turbo. Then it's Sexy. Then Ben Wally. Then Kieran. Kieran the Destroyer. Then Braun, Deless, Jeffernot. Taking it up the rear without lube. You got him. Mink, mink. It's the Roadrunner himself. It's Mezzanator. Ash Barker takes his spot on the grid. Let's see who fucks this up. I always go on with third. It does give you a good camera, and I come straight off it. Turbo Snail, you fucked up. That's your lot. Turbo Snail, you couldn't park a pram. Here we go. Singapore Sling. Lady boys in Singapore, here we go. Go. First, second, and third get off the mark really good. They are still in position, but that Williams and the Red Bull are Gunners. He's challenging the Dartmark as they all come round turn 1, 2, and 3. Absolute brilliant. No garnish at the moment. Ash Barker's still in the lead with Brannan chomping on his ass. Oh, look at the Red Bull there, of Gunners going past the Dartmark. Shall we have a look at what they are on? The Dartmark, he's on hards. I'm not surprised Gunners has gone past him, but wait until those hards get up to... oh my, hello. Ganning on here then. So Kieran and Turbo Snail have come together, it looks like. Oh, well. Jeff and Art's on the softs. Tut. We have a virtual. It is a virtual safety car at the moment. Who's overtaking under? Oh, hello. Let's have a look at Savage's front. There he is. He's flying with our wings. Let's have a look. Let's stick with Brannan for the time being because this virtual safety car isn't going to be out long. Done with F1, Barbag. Because it's shit. It's the game, mate. I get what you're saying. I do get what you're saying, but yeah, it is a shit game. This not the actual game itself. DRS is enabled. They are a go. So Ash Barker's taken off with Brannan in tow. Then there's Dan's Motorsport. Then Gunners. Then the Dark Mark. The Dark Mark has dropped off that Red Bull. Sexy's there as well in the Huawei. Deleuze, he's up to 7th. Would you believe? Ben Wally, then Mezzanator, then Braun, then it's Jeffernot, Rooster, Kieran, Turbo Snail, Baby, and Savage. Savage jumps out of the pit. He's been in and out. Gunners has gone past Dan's Motorsport. Was that a little bit of a love kiss on the way through? I think it was. Love kiss on Dan's Motorsport. The Dark Mark is now there on the arse end of the boss, the Bandit Man. There he goes. Dan has got front wing damage, no end plate on the left hand side, so he will now get absolutely raped by Sexy. He has to dive in the pits. Ash Barker 132.760, fastest lap for you, sir. You're fucking welcome. So Dan's Motorsport dives into the pits to get that wing change. Jeffernot 132.396, fastest lap for you at the moment, sir. You're fucking welcome. Ballbag in the chat. Aye. Aye, my wee dragon man. Who you're doing? So Kieran, he's jumped in the pits and DNF'd, or has he? Uh-oh. He's actually binned it. It looks like he's binned it going into the pits. He has. There comes Turbo. There it is. There's Kieran with one of his wheels waving high and by. Unlucky Kieran, lad. Unlucky. So we're on with Ash. He's still in the lead, and we do have a safety car. So this will play into the hands of the guys that have pitted on lap 1, at the end of lap 1. So where's Dan? Oh, this is going to fuck Dan over real bad. This is, my word. I think that's Vaby behind him. There's Savage. Safety cars there waiting. 3-second penalty. Multiple warnings. Sexy. You just got a 3-second penalty. People are now diving into the pits, as I thought they would. There's 3 of them in the pits. It's Sexy, Jeffernot, and Turbo Snail. It's gonna be a while. So with this safety car, it's gonna bunch everybody up. So it's basically a rolling start. So let's hope the guys, the Sexy Jeffernot, Dan's Motorsport, Vaby, keep getting that fucking wrong, Turbo Snail and Savage, can catch up pretty quick. Dan's pitted, not pitted again. Jeffernot's pitted. Turbo's pitted. Sexy. Those may go to the end, what he's just put on, those hards. He'll be pushing it a little bit, but they may go to the end. Yeah, Bob, as I was saying before, I've just remembered. Yeah, it's not the actual game that's shite. It's the glitches, the shit that they're putting in. I know what you mean, mate. I do. I mean, you shouldn't give up, really. I hate it, but I've not had yet, touch wood, I've not had any of the problems that I've seen some people have. Fucking ridiculous. And for EA to throw a game out like this that has those kind of glitches, fucking disgusting. You pay just close to fucking £100 if you get the top one, which I always do. You pay just close to £200 for a game that doesn't work. Totally get you. I really do, mate. I really do. But I love it that much. I don't give a shit. And like I say, I've not had the problems. So it's not something that's affected me. I have seen the problem. Safety car is in this lap. So Ash Barker now becomes the pace car. He will bunch everybody up, keep them behind him, and he will then decide where to go. He's doing a good job at this. He's keeping them all behind. He's going to go before that final chicane. He will. He'll go before that final chicane. He's gone. He's fucking gone, the bitch. He's caught him napping too. He's caught Brandon napping. And he's caught Gunners napping. Dark Mark were napping. Delez up to fucking 5th. Would you believe it? I think he started 14th. But Mezzinator's there. Look at him. You bitch. I'll take that spot off you. Thanks very much. Sick of looking at that green fucking tail end of your car. Fuck you. Arm off. So there's Mez. He was at the back of the grid. He started dead last, and he's now up to 5th. Absolutely brilliant. Let's have a look at Braun. He's on the back of Ben Wally. So they come around the right-hander. Braun is there chomping on the arse. Oh, Ben Wally's chomping on the arse of Delez as well. Whoa, he's taking them curves rather hard, is Delez. I think he's panicking. He's on a panic. Don't panic, Mr. Mannering. Oh, let's have a look at that Merc of Rooster. That Merc has just done an absolutely, Dan's Motorsport, should I say, absolutely brilliant move on Sexy in the Ferrari. Coming up that straight. It was a good move. Is this going to be team orders? Ash Barker, a 1:37.65. You're fucking welcome. Fastest lap. I think Rooster's moved out the way so Dan can go past. That's a team orders. That's brilliant sportsmanship. Thank you very much. Let me go back down. Because Dan's now catching the RB. He's catching Braun. Wants that position, chomping on his ass, taking those boxer shorts down, slapping his ass, saying, get out my fucking way. Do I have a PC? I Yes, I run my OBS, what I'm streaming on. Oh my! Oh shit! Did you see that? I did. I think. Yep. Deleuze outbroke himself, went through every fucker. Brawn straight into the fucking wall. Try the F1 cars on iRacing. To be honest, mate, like I was saying, here's Turbo. Give me a sec, Borbag. Here's Turbo up the outside. Oh, little bit of tyre kissing there. The kick Sauber come off worst, and he's now got Jeffenort on his tail. Jeffenort thinks better about doing a Tom Daly up there. Yeah, Borbag. To be honest, mate, I paid just short of £100 for this. I am not paying a monthly fee for iRacing. I have tried it, can't get into it. So, you know, yeah, I know people say it's better on PC and it's all that, but unfortunately it's not for me, buddy. Where are we up to? Oh, Savage. He's just gone past Sexy in the Huawei. He's making some moves now, is Savage. To be fair, these guys, they're all good racers. We have got the few that are not as good as the others, but Mezzinator's up into fourth. But they will come on. They'll come on. Think it's like I'm not slow by any means, but most of these guys are quicker than me. So when I first joined, I raced with them, decided I ain't going to be able to compete with these guys. They didn't have a commentator, so I thought, fuck it. I'll do the commentating for them. So that's what I do. So Mezzinator's just gone past Gunners, and he's now on the back of Brannin. This will be an easy overtake for Mezzinator. He's going to rape him. Absolutely destroy and rape him coming down here. Told you. Thanks very much. It was DRS assisted. Look at these two in the background. The RB of the the Williams of the Dark Mark and Gunners. This should be an easy overtake for the Dark Mark. Might I add? We have a caution. What's going on back here then? Oh, Turbo. It looks like he's clipped the wall. He's got a end plate missing on the car, on the front wing. Ash has decided, fuck it, I'm off. And gone 3.4 in front of Mez, who's now done Brannan. Said, fuck you, I'm off. Brannan's still there in third. Gunners is still there in fourth. But he's got the Devil Incarnate, the Dark Mark. He's coming up behind him. Here he goes. Takes to the outside. Cuts back in. Takes the first corner. Absolute brilliant move from the Dark Mark there. Again, DRS assisted, of course. Rooster. He's on the back of Vaby. Not much more expensive than £100 F1 game every year. I get that, mate, but I'd have to buy 2 games, which will then cost me just short of £200 because I commentate on F1, you know, so, and I don't, and it'll take time for me Delez 3-second penalty for you. You're fucking welcome. Yeah, it will take time. Have you just had a spin? Delez. Looks like he's spun coming out the final corner. What was I going to say? Yeah, I mean, I've got just over 200 followers on Twitch, and I'll lose all those followers, you know, if I go to iRacing and commentate on that. So I wouldn't mind, to be honest, I wouldn't mind commentating on iRacing. It's I do like the game. I like the concept of it. I like the way it is. It's better graphics. Apparently, the cars are better. The setups are a lot more realistic. But, sorry, I'm missing people, aren't I? Do apologise. Ben Wally's just been done by Savage. Keep going, Savage, lad. Go on. But I think you get what I mean, don't you, mate? You know. If I was filthy rich, I'd have a big fucking sim rig. One of those fucking automated things that shoves you all over the place and all that. But I'm not filthy rich. Don't get me wrong. I've got a little bit of money, but I'm not filthy rich. So we're on with Brannon. Dartmark is now up into third. Jeff and Hart, 3-second penalty for you. You didn't need that really, did you, sir? But you're fucking welcome. Dan's Motorsport has just done Gunners. So Dan is now on the charge. He's got Brannon to cope with, and then he needs to get past Dartmark to get onto the podium. Oui. Right, where do I go? Where do I go? Where do I go? What do I do? Stick with Brannon for the time being. Let me have a look at these deltas. He's catching Dartmark, to be honest. Those tyres can't be going off after 11 on Dartmark because Brannon's will go off first, surely, around here. He is, he's catching. Brannon is catching the Dartmark. Is the Dartmark having problems with those tyres? Oh, I think Brannon's just made a mistake. I came off him at the wrong time. Has he got both end plates? Yes, he has. As the Dartmark is now 1.1 in front of Brannon. Delez, 10-second penalty, speeding in the pit lane. Schoolboy error, I'm afraid, sir. But you're fucking welcome. Oh, Delez retired. Hokey dokey. So in dives Brannon to get off those mediums. He'll be going to the hards, I have no doubt. Stay on board with him for a minute and let's see. Another set. No, he's going on hards. They did loot yellow as we were coming up, but these gone on the hards. Let's have a look. Dan's Motorsport is 1.3, 1.4 behind the Dartmark. And he is on the shitter tyre, to be honest. The Dartmark is on the ultimate tyre at the moment. Let's have a look at Jeff and Hart. What's happening there then? Nope, nope. So the Jeff and Hart is on the back of Ben Wally. Ben Wally's struggling with those tyres, it looks like. He had the back end was complaining as he came out of the tight right-hander. Russell, corner into the hairpin over the Anderson Bridge. They are going now into the hairpin. A little bit wide from the far way there. I think this is a move. I think this is coming up. He pulls out, comes down the side of him. Has he got the room? Has he got the pace? He has. Can he keep it? He does. So that was a good move there from Jeffernott in the RB. He's just got to keep it now and pull away. That's all he's got to do. So Gunners is in the pit. Then Ash is in the pits from the lead. He's done... he did 13 laps on the tyres he was on. He's now gone on to a brand new set, which will take him to the end. He's gone on a brand new set of hards. Ben Wally, 3-second penalty, multiple warnings. You're fucking welcome. So Mezzanator takes over the lead with the dark mark in second. I don't think the dark mark's going to pit again, to be fair. He might have to. He may have to. Turbo Snail, he's just caused the yellow. He's going slower than he normally does. He's got all the equipment on the car. So yeah, Mezzanator first. Dark Mark is second. Dan's Motorsport third. Catching the Dark Mark. He is on 11 lap old mediums. He will have to pit again. The Dark Mark, 13 laps. Call it 15. So that's 16, 17, 18 laps. Nope, the Dark Mark will have to pit again. Turbo's now retired from the pits. Has he caught? He's caused the virtual. He's caused the virtual. Oh, I was just going to come down to him then. He caused the virtual. I will tell you where he's caused it. As Braun comes out of the hairpin, he was around about there. So on the opposite side of the track. So it looks like he's lost it coming out of the hairpin. Everybody's diving in the pits. Is this where Mezzanator and Dark Mark dive in the pits? I think Dan's Motorsport will as well. He will either go... He's done 12 laps. He pitted at the beginning. So he's gone medium, medium. He can't go softs. The softs won't last. The hards will be too slow for the first 5 laps. But Mezzanator and the Dark Mark will, if they think about it, they will be able to dive in, put a set of mediums on, and go to the end. It's going to be a while. The safety car hasn't picked the guys up yet, so it's going to be a while before we get back to racing. Yep, there you go. The front two, they dive in. Mezzanator's dived in. Dark Mark's dived in. Dan's Motorsport has dived in. Rooster, is he going to dive in? Yep, he's diving in. Savage. 13 lap old. Ash Barker could be the guy here. Mez is just setting off. The other two guys are just setting off. Ash Barker's going in. Brannin. He's going through. I thought Brannin might. I'm surprised Ash Barker has pitted. He's gone on to mediums because he was on 1 lap old and he would have gone to the end on those tyres. So Rooster's in the pits. Savage is in the pits. Ben Wally, he's in the pits. No, he's not. Ash Barker is, though. So there's Ash Barker coming out of the pits. Sexy, he's gone through. Just come out of the pits. Braun. He's just pitted and he's going through on this lap. So Mezzanator, Dartmark, Dance Motorsport, they've all pitted for mediums. Brannan's gone through on 3-lap-old hards. Those will take him to the end. Gunners, he's gone through up into 5th on 2-lap-old hards. Those will take him to the end. Everybody else has either pitted or gone through because they just pitted before the safety car. So the front 3, it's theirs to lose. And I did say, in no particular order, Mezzanator, Dartmark, Dan's Motorsport, Brannan, Gunners. And I did say Rooster as well, but I wasn't sure about Rooster and Gunners. So, but there's time yet. There is a fucking hell of a lot of time. So this safety car will take another lap, I do believe. So your first place is Mezzanator. Then the man himself, the devil incarnate, who is the Dartmark, is in second. Dan's Motorsport third. Brannan fourth. Gunners fifth. Baby, he's sixth. Rooster's seventh. Savage, he's eighth. Ben Walling ninth. Jeffanaut, he's 10th. Ash Barker, 11th. Sexy. That for why we really is so sexy. He's in 12th. And then you've got Braun, 21. Taking it up the rear without lube. A little bit of sawdust, I think. In 13th place. Should be in this lap. At the end of this lap, should I say. This safety car should be. So, I'm on board with the Dartmark. Let's see if Mezzanator can catch him sleeping. I don't think so. All the spells and incantations will be coming over the front of that Williams. The black cloak will be dragging at the back. Safety car is in this lap. Official race control. Yeah, the big black cloak will be dragging out of the back there, trying to fuck everybody's vision up. The horns will be out. Where is he going to go? I think he'll go on the exit of the chicane. Oh, he's not. Yeah, he has. There he goes. Exit of the chicane. He's gone. Dartmark was ready for it, though. So the Dartmark's gone with him. They've caught Dan's Motorsport sleeping. Dan's Motorsport stays in third at the moment. Let's go back through the guys. They've all been fucking sleeping. Come on, guys. What are you doing? Anticipate. Anticipation. So Mezzanator first, then Dartmark, then Dan's Motorsport. Then, of course, it is Brannan. Can the 3 at the front keep the 3 at the front places? Let's wait and see. Go down to Wallet and Savage. I think Ben Wallet he's got an end plate missing. Rooster, 3-second penalty for you. You're fucking welcome. Braun on the back of Sexy. Sexy. Braun 21 is gonna rape thee. Sorry. Stick with this for the time being. It is the closest battle. They come round the right-hander, down the long straight. Is he going to be able to? Not into there, he's not. The final chicane, Mezzanator, 127, 129, 787. That's this lap for you, sir. At the moment, you're fucking welcome. I think this is only a matter of time before Braun rapes Sexy. Out of turn 4, there you go. DRS is wide open on that RB of Braun. Is he going to be able to? Is he going to pull out, come down the inside? He is. He's going to do a Tom Daly. He Tom Daly'd it. But the Huawei stayed there. Said, fuck you. You can do your triple suplex all you fucking want. It ain't working on me. I'm keeping that position. Yes, I fucking am. Try again, if you please. We go up to Gunners. He's on the back of Brannon. So they come up the straight. It's Red Bull against Aston Martin. But the other Red Bull's there as well. Of Baby. Into the final chicane, they throw it. They come out. Keep it planted. That's how you want it. Final corner. Start, finish, straight. There you go. ERS, DRS being used. He's pulled. He's done a daily. He's Tom Daly'd him and made it work. Absolutely brilliant. He's got a long straight coming up, though, and he will have the DRS and ERS to fucking take it back. Let me go on board. Up the inside. No, 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 no. Watch your red arrows, guys. Come on, if you're being overtaken, you've got to watch your red arrows. That was a great move from the Aston Martin, to be honest. Gotta say. Credit where credit's due, I say. And I always give credit where credit is due. As everybody knows. I say what the fuck I want as well. As everybody knows that too. Oh, Gunners, you didn't need that. 3-second penalty for you. Corner cutting. I got it on stream. Unlucky. Come back next week. Try that corner again. It's free and you're welcome. Savage. He's after Baby. He wants a taste of them butt cheeks. Ash. He's making moves. Dan's Motorsport, 3-second penalty. My word, you didn't need that, sir. But you're fucking welcome. Let me go up. Red Bull on Red Bull. Oh, hello. Luke at Savage. Savage is getting involved. The two guys in front in the Red Bulls are saying, oi, kick Sauber. Get the fuck back. This ain't your fight. Fuck right off. Let's have a look at Baby. As he goes for an inside move. That's not a bad move, to be honest. Oh, look at the kick Sauber. Look at the kick Sauber. That kick Sauber of Savage is getting involved. He's fighting for his life there. Absolute brilliant. Look who's behind him, though. Dana, Dana, dun 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 dun. It's the princess. It is, of course, the Wile E. Coyote. Oh my God, a front end and a rear end. He's just been gangbanged. They're having a gangbang. They're having a ball. They got the princess against the wall. No end plate, Ash. Unlucky. I thought it was yours tonight. Not tonight, sir. So Dan's Motorsport is now on the arse end of Dartmark. Let me go down to Savage. Can't miss this one. He's fought for it. He wants it. Is he going to get it? I think he's going to do him on the long straight. He's just inside just inside the 1 second mark. Can he get him? He's not. Savage has not got enough in the tank on the ERS. Keep trying, sir. Keep trying. Dan's Motorsport. He does have a 3 second penalty, and he's on the arse end of the dark mark. The dark mark won't like that. In fact, the dark mark will fucking love it, to be honest. Somebody on his arse end. He does like a good race, does dark mark. Loves it when somebody's hanging out the back of him. Absolutely loves it. But he's catching Mezzanator. Can the dark mark take the lead? On his return. He has been away for a couple of races, should I say. Can he take the win? Got to go down to Jeffenort, excuse me. Jeffenort's making moves. He's also got his partner in crime, Braun 21, same car, on the arse end of him, chomping on his butt cheeks. We go up to Ash. Has he been in and had a look? No, he hasn't. He's coping with the damage on the front end of that car. Gunners on the back of Vaby. Oh. Wow. Did you see that move by Vaby? Absolute brilliant move. DRS assisted, of course, but takes it well. Oh, Savage making a lot of mistakes there. Sideways. It's not rally. It's F1. I'll just saying. So they come up the long straight. It's good racing, guys. Come on. Mezzanator seems to have whoa, what's happening with that Williams of Ash Barker? What is he doing? Ben Wally, 3 second penalty for you. You're fucking welcome. There is no chicane in the middle of that straight anymore, Ash. I just thought I'd say and remind you. So Ash is on the back of Gunners. Chomping on those boxer shorts, wanting a taste of those butt cheeks. Takes that position. Absolutely fucking fabulous. Savage has dust on Gunners. So Savage, the rally champion, he has taken Gunners. Can't take him fucking self, can he? Well, he could, but you know. Sexy. He's on the ass end of the RB. Through the hairpin they go. The DRS will fly open. Won't make no difference. He's a little bit too far away there. So Mezzanator's first. There he goes. He does have the dark mark pounding down. And dark mark has Dan's Motorsport pounding down on him. So first, second and third in the same shot. These three are 9.5 in front of everybody else. Whatever penalties they've got will not count at the end of this race. Because of the distance they have pulled out. Savage, 3 second penalty for you. You're fucking welcome. All they've got to do is just pull each other round. They do not need to race each other, but you have a McLaren, you have a Williams, and you have a Mercedes. They want this win. And it doesn't matter if Dan's Motorsport gets in front, he will want that win, even though he's got a 3-second penalty. Bragging rights for Singapore. All the lady boys come out tonight. Let's have a look at somebody else, shall we? Gunners on the back of Savage. He's hanging out the back of Savage. He's not going to be able to do it into there. He may be able to do it down here, though. I do believe next season this straight will have a DRS zone. Don't quote me on it. It's what I've heard. It's what I've been reading. DRS is wide open there on the Red Bull of Gunners. Thinks better of it. I ain't doing a Tom Daly there, he says. Oh, I think this is where he does it. He needs to get... Savage will have the DRS. Oh, he's not. The Red Bull's got the DRS. But Savage is using a hell of a lot to try and keep in front. Oh! Ash. My word. Rooster, 129.342. Fastest lap for you, sir. You're fucking welcome. That's at the moment. Oh. The RB. Spinderella Turbo round one time. Ooh. Braun. You fucked up. Hey. Let's have a look. Dan's Motorsport. Chomping on the arse of the dark mark. He's still hanging out of the dark mark. The dark mark will be loving this. He does love a good fight. And as long as he's got Mesonator in his sights and within the 1 second, he will be loving it. They're all spreading out now, but sexy. In the Fawar way. He's coming up on the back of Savage. Come out of 3. That Ferrari is a quick car. Is this going to be it? Oh, they both have DRS on the Red Bull in front. So Gunners, they're coming for you. At this point, I would be building the ERS back up. Dan's Motorsport has done the dark mark. The dark mark now needs to keep within 3 seconds to take that second place. Mesonator is fucked off by 2.2. I do apologise, boss. I missed that overtake. Baranin on the back of Ash Barker. Ash Barker's doing well, coming up into 5th after the problems he's had. Has he still got damage? Yes, he has. He does have the damage on the front wing. Braun. He's on the pits. Jeffenaught's in the pits, so Braun has taken over 10th. So Dan's Motorsport, he's got 75%. Dark Mark, he's got 40%. Dark Mark, build up, build up. Mesonator's on overtake and hot lap. He's using bits and bits. He knows Dan's Motorsport's coming for him. Like I said, even though Dan has got the penalty, he will want the win. It's bragging rights as they come out of the chicane into the final corner. Savage on the back of Gunners again. But Savage has got sexy. 3-second penalty for sexy. Fucking lucky. But you're fucking welcome. I think he got that coming out of the final corner. A little bit too much corner cut curb. We have a caution. Who is it? Ben Wally. Spinderella, turn you round one time. Ooh, Ben Wally. You fucked up. Let him go, Ben. Let him go. Good job, lad. Good job. So, Dan's Motorsport is now reeling in slowly, but he's reeling in Mezzanator. I don't think it's going to make any difference. 29 of 31 to go after this lap. These penalties that the guys have got will come into effect. 3 for Dan, 3 for Gunners, 3 for Savage, 6 for Sexy. Deles has left the session. Thank you very much for joining. Come back next week. It's free. You may do better. 3 for Savage, 6 for Sexy. Rooster, he's got 3. Jeff and Art's got 3. Ben Wally, you've got 6. Keep it going, guys. Everybody does get points. The dark marker's dropped out of that 3 seconds now. And Ben Wally, 10-second penalty, speeding in the pit lane. Won't make much difference, mate. So don't worry about it. Please don't retire. He's not. He's coming out. You won't get a fast lap light, but I don't think you will. Hey, go for it. It's up to you, pal. Go for it. Have a look at Branning on the arse end of Ash Barker. To be honest, Ash Barker's done a really, really good job on doing what he's doing. Here's Vaby. Ultimate Beast has joined. Who the fuck are you? Go away. If you ain't in the club, you're not coming in. Hack off. So, as people know, 3-second penalty for Branning. You're fucking welcome. As people should know, I call driver of the day. From comms, it is an extra point, I think. But I don't give it to people that have penalties. I don't think it's fair. So my driver of the day is the guy we are on with at the moment. I think he started 14th or 13th or 14th. Done a brilliant job. Absolutely fabulous. So Vaby, you are my driver of the day. Enjoy the point. Here we go. Mezzanator with Dan's Motorsport. Can he get it on the final lap? Can he do it? It won't matter either way. But it is bragging rights, and I don't think he's going to be able to do it. Nope, he's not. So, Mezzanator first. Dan's Motorsport is second. The Dark Mark, the devil himself, the devil incarnate. He's third. Baby, my driver of the day. He is 4th. Then it's Ash. Brilliant drive from Ash. Well done, sir. R.I.P. Brannon. He is 6th. Then we've got Savage. Then Savage. Not very good. Crashing over the line. Not very good. Don't like it. Don't appreciate it on my stream. So Gunners is 10th. Jeffernott is 11th. Rooster, he will take 12th. Ben Wally will take it up the rear. A minute and 27.783 down, but he's finished. He's finished the race. Absolutely brilliant, sir. Well done. Not happy with that. That is doesn't look good on stream at all. That. Not happy with it. There are leagues that I commentate with, and it's been put in as a 10-second penalty for doing things like that. Not good, because as you saw, the next car that came round hit him, and it could cause another penalty. So that's your lot, guys. That is your lot. That is Singapore. Ladyboys at Singapore is what I've called it. Or Singapore Sling. Same thing. Oh, I'm a poet and I didn't know it. Mezzanator, driver of the day from the game. I'm not surprised. Started at the back of the grid and just annihilated everybody, to be honest. That's what he does. So there they are. They take up their positions on the grid. I will just change headphones and open up the chat. So, guys, please come in. First, second, and third, please come into the Discord VC. So, there are your finishing positions. Mezzanator, Dan's Motorsports second, Dartmark third, Vaby, he's 4th, my driver of the day. Ash Barker, he's 5th, then Branning, then Savage, then Braun, then Sexy, Gunners, Jeffernott, Rooster, Ben Wallet, Turbo, Snail, then it's DeLess. So Turbo, Snail, DNF'd, DeLess, he DNF'd, and Kieran DNF'd. But the 14th, 15th, and 16th, that's absolutely fucking fabulous.
Good evening.
Hello, sweetheart. How are you?
Yeah, not bad, buddy. Yourself?
Good, good. Yeah, yeah. All good, all good. All good. As I always am, sat here like a fat Buddha, watching you guys.
You and me, you and me both.
So we need... we need the boss in, don't we? Daniel Sands here. Yep, he is. Okay, kick off with the man himself. It is the devil incarnate, of course. It is the Dartmark. How the devil are you, sir? And how was your race?
I'm good, and I don't know, to be honest. I don't know how I feel about that race. If I'm completely honest, I don't know. I don't know whether to feel happy that I managed to keep pace with Mez in that second stint. I don't know whether to feel pissed off that I sort of just dropped concentration for a split second and then just lost all talent.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how to feel.
To be
it's
honest,
not often I come out of the podium and feel a bit downhearted.
No,
about
I
it,
know that. I
you
know that. I've raced with you long enough. I do know it.
But I mean, the only thing I can take away from that is I did like give it my all. I had no more than that. So once my talent ran out and I made a couple of silly mistakes and Dan got past, it was a case of he's going to put away by 3 seconds pretty rapidly because I'd lost. You know, it's one of those tracks, isn't it, where you've got to have a rhythm.
Yes.
And when you make a mistake, it does knock you off your rhythm.
Yes, of course it does.
A lap or two, and that's exactly what happened. I just made a couple of silly little mistakes, and yeah, Dan just pulled away. So I'm really pissed off about that. But the rest of the race leading up to that point, yeah, it was good. I enjoyed it. I see Dan's comment in the Discord. I checked my tyre because at one point I thought it was just my tyres went off.
Yeah.
Because I started sliding a bit, but I mean, I think my worst tyre was about 32%. So it's getting to that point where it's a bit second-hand. But I don't think that's a point where it should start sliding around like it felt like it was.
Yeah.
I just think it was a rhythm and momentum thing. I just sort of lost the rhythm, and yeah, I sound really gutted, don't I? But
you do actually.
I don't know. Like I say, I don't know how to feel about it. I'm happy I kept up with Mez, kept Dan behind. It was a DRS train basically, and I was happy in that position. Thinking if I can just keep this pace going and Dan sort of stays behind, it will get to a point where there's just no point in him making the move if I stick with Mez because he had the 3 second.
Yeah.
But yeah, as I say, I just made that couple of silly little tiny minute mistakes, and
which is not like you, to be honest.
No, as I say, I was on my limit tonight though. I mean, I shouldn't have been up there with those two. Those two are absolutely rapid, and I'm not at their pace. So to be up with them, you know, I was probably a little bit beyond my limit at points.
Yeah.
Just trying to manage my battery and trying to, it was fun racing, and I enjoyed the racing. But as I say, just the last like 3 or 4 laps, whatever it was, I just ran out of talent basically, and they just ran away.
To be honest, mate, from what you've just said, I mean, I've seen you get totally fucked over. I've seen you race bad. I've seen you have fucking nightmares. You sound more gutted now than you did with them. But to be honest, from what you've just told me, you should be proud of that 3rd position. Honestly.
Yeah.
You had a good race.
I pushed myself, as I say, beyond my limits tonight. And I've come away with a podium. Yeah. Quite comfortably, a podium, even after I dropped out of DRS and, as I say, decided just to drive around and finish 3rd. I was still comfortably in 3rd, so I need to take that away from it. But like I say, I don't know how I want to feel about the race, but yeah, fair play to the top 2. Great racing.
Yeah. Well, we'll have a chat after on golf if you want.
Yeah.
Okay. Right, brilliant. Thank you very much, Dark Mark. Pleasure as always speaking to you. Straight over to the boss. It's the Bandit, Dan's Motorsport. How was it, sir?
Yeah, good. So I could tell. I initially started really well. Gunners made a move and then squeezed me into the wall, which got wing damage, so I had to pit early, which was a bit of a kick in the teeth. But after that, just sort of got head down. Obviously, the safety car come out, which helped get back onto the pack. Knew they're not on the mediums. Everyone else was on either hard or used mediums. So I thought the front runners would have pitted, but they didn't. So it's a bit strange, but never mind.
Yep.
And just from that first thing, I could tell the mediums was just so much quicker than the hards. So it's just like, right, let's just use them to the point where they and they were just so much quicker. And I got through everyone. and then just sort of pulled the pack and was slowly wheeled in the others in front. Yeah, and then obviously another safety car, which was like, okay, I was going to go a couple more laps. I was potentially going to try and go soft, but didn't need to in the end because it was then that safety car come out, so it pitted onto mediums, and then just literally just didn't even do anything with them when I was on behind the safety car. Just literally just no load in them at all. Just kept going.
Okay.
And yeah, so yeah, we had that DS train after that, which was nice. We then got the gap to the racks behind, and I was happy just sat there because I got the 3 seconds stupidly.
Yeah.
And I was happy just sat there behind the two of them because it's not as Mark said, there's no point going for it, which there wasn't.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I was just sat there.
I mean, for the past few weeks, when I first started commentating for this league, you weren't getting penalties. For the past couple of weeks, you seem to be picking up more and more penalties. Is it something that you're doing? Is it? I don't know. You know?
I think it's just a bit of rustiness on my front because I've been doing a bit of iRacing, so it's been between the two.
Okay.
So I think it's just me more than anything else, and I'm pushing a lot.
Yeah. So note to everybody else. Note to everybody else in the league. Get Dan racing iRacing more, and you'll beat him. Simple.
But no, it was good. Once Mark lost the DRS, it was like, right, okay, let's get past and see. Cause I didn't think I was much quicker. In all fairness,
to be honest, you caught
little bits and
the last 5 laps. You caught Mez so much, and I thought, I mean, you know what I say. Your racers, you're gonna want that win. It's bragging rights, even though you've got the 3 second penalty.
Yeah.
You know, and you was up his arse coming round the final chicane and the final corner, and I thought,
I knew because I knew he was on 2 warnings, so I knew he couldn't. He had to play safe.
Okay.
And that was why I was like, right, let's just carry on pressuring you.
Yeah.
If pressure you, you might make a mistake, get 3 seconds, and I can slip by.
Right.
But yeah, it was it was good. It was a good race, good battle.
Good.
Yeah.
Absolutely brilliant.
Nice.
Thank you for joining me. Congratulations on
no
Marcus for the P3 and yourself for the P2. Absolutely brilliant.
Cheers.
Okay. Right over. Man of the moment. It is the Roadrunner. Mink mink. Mezzinator. How was it for you, sir?
I thoroughly enjoyed myself that race. Very, very much so. Literally, from turn 1, just in the zone and just worked my way through.
You didn't have many problems coming through?
Oh, no, it was literally just, I saw some Red Bulls skittling away, Kicksauber skittling all over the place. I was like, okay, I think I found myself to be P6 or 7 after half a lap. I was like, okay, fair enough. Not too bad. Obviously, I've already made up 10 spaces in half a lap.
Yeah.
And then I just settled in. I saw a lot of people in front of me on mediums. So I was like, okay, as long as I can keep with them with the first 5 laps, then the hards are going to be a better tyre. First safety car came out. I was like, okay, a lot of people pitted in front of me. I was like, then I think I was 4th. I was like, I'm not pitting yet. I've only got 1 set of mediums.
You seem to do that. You seem to do that. Everybody pits and you just carry on.
Oh, I'd much rather have. There might be older tyres, but I'd rather be in front of people so I can run my race, and just come back up at the end or hold out for another safety car. Obviously, which happened.
Right.
But yeah, I think I was P4 after that first safety car. Ash went off the distance. I had like a 4-second lead or whatever.
You were flying tonight, Ash. We really were.
I managed to get through the next 2. So then I was 2nd. I was like, right, just pump the laps in, and the time was going down and down, quicker and quicker. I was like, I'll have it in a minute. Got past him, started pulling away. I think he may have had a wobble coming out the last corner or whatever. Then he pitted, and then I was like, just put some more laps in.
Yeah.
And the safety car, mediums to the end, in front, pushed a couple of times.
Yeah.
The fastest lap, managed to get it once. Almost got it again a couple of times, but yeah, apart from that, and then saw Dark Mark at the end, or probably when he lost his DRS.
Yeah.
I could see that he was like pushing on the straights and then recharging the corners, pushing on the straights, recharging.
Yeah.
And then got to the last chicane. I was maybe about 8.5 tenths. I was like, right, I'm just going to punch it out of this corner. Just use all the battery I had, because I was much quicker than him in the first few corners. I was able to run over those curbs, and I was pulling maybe 3 tenths to him.
Right.
And he was getting it back in the DRS.
Yeah, yeah.
So I was like, if I push his first couple of things, get him out the DRS straight away, the first DRS, I'm away. And then I could just cruise on home, make sure I don't get another track warning, get a penalty, just finish the race.
Right. Just as a thing, you know, you got a car in front of you. You know you're going to overtake him. Do you put your ERS on before you've entered the corner or as you leave the corner?
As I leave the corner.
Okay. Because I know
after I've got that initial traction out of that corner.
Yeah.
And then I'm DRS, ERS, push.
It's just I've been trying different ways. Just before you enter the corner, I put the ERS on, so I've got it on for when I leave. Or as I enter the corner, I put it on, so I've got it on. Or as I leave the corner. And for me, the easier way is as I'm entering the corner, not before it. As I enter it, I find it easier, and it doesn't use anything obviously because you're not on the throttle, and you've got the power there. But with you saying after the corner, as you come out of the corner, I may give that a go. You know,
I only do it after the corner because traction. You might spin out if you're sticking on the ERS in a second or third gear or whatever. Then you
see, I'm full traction, so it's
so ERS full wherever is probably all right for you.
Yeah,
you're getting the same traction regardless.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant. Just quickly over to Dan, if you're still there. Crashing over the line. Is there? I did mention it on when it happened. It doesn't look good on stream. It's not something I promote. And it's not my league. It's yours. But I've got a message from Accused Chicken. Pretty sure we have a rule against crashing at the line. I'm not sure because I'm not up on the rules, so I have read them obviously, but I'm not sure. If it is, I'll send the clip in. If it's not,
I don't know if you were watching me as I came over the line.
I watched first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. I watched up to about 11.
So you did watch me go over the line.
Yes.
So did you see my little wiggle?
You went your back end went to the right, your front end went to the left, and then you managed to gather it.
Just.
Yeah.
That wasn't me wiggling in celebration. That was me fighting the fucking car, nearly losing it over the line.
You see, being a commentator, you know when it's purposely done and when it's not purposely done. Do you know what I mean? Now, if I send the clip in and he sends his clip in and it's deemed to be non-fault, then fine. I apologise, but it does not look good on stream. Now, when you came around the corner, you were pushing, so your arse end kicked out, and you can see it. You can actually see your arse end kick out, but the other one he was straight. There was no reason for his arse end to kick out. It's a big difference. You're on the curve.
Anything.
Sorry, go on, Dan.
I can't see anything at the moment.
Then the clip won't go in. Then if it is, I'll have a read, and if it is, I'll send the clip in. If it isn't, then I won't. This is it. See, Marcus, I have a channel that I put clips in that I deem to be not right, and the stewards go through them and they go, yeah, well, that's not, no, it's not, and or yes, it is, or so it's what they all should look out for, to be honest. Who's just left? Mez, okay. Yeah. So call me a grass. I don't give a fuck. Not you two, but you know, whoever.
No, there's one there about intentional crashing, but doesn't say over the line or is or. No, just like intentional trying to take somebody out or whatever, but there's nothing about.
You see, when it
over
happened,
the line.
another car came round and then hit him. You know, and it one, it doesn't look good on stream. Two, the car that hit him could have got another penalty. So
If he's over the line, it shouldn't.
it shouldn't. I know.
Yeah.
But if he's done it, done it and not crossed the line, and the other cars come across and hit him, it's a penalty straight away. You know, so you know, it is what it is. If it's not there, clip won't go in. If it is, then
I can't see anything myself going through it.
Not a problem.
Because I forget what rules are there. You know, into
see, I go through them.
Like that. So, is it there or not? Oh, I don't know.
I do it. I do it in the league that me and Marcus I commentate. He races. I do it in there, and we have brought a rule in that if you crash over the line, I think is it 5 seconds, Dark Mark, or is it something like that? You know, but the rules, I do go through them. Any new rules, they're there, and I go through them, which is what we should promote for the drivers, because the amount of drivers that don't go through the rules and then go, well, why have I got that penalty? Well, you hit somebody. You know, you spun them round and you caused them damage and whatever it is. Yeah, but I was going up the inside of him. But your wheels have got to be up to, your front wheel has to be up to, if you're going up the inside, your front wheel has to be up to the rear-facing outside mirror of the car. It's simple. And you weren't. You dive bombed. It's as simple as, you know what I mean? So I go through every rule because if I'm wrong, then it's a waste of time having rules, if you know what I mean. But on that note, absolutely brilliant racing, guys. Thank you very much for joining me in the chat.
No problem.
Where are we on Wednesday?
You got a double Belgium this next week. I'm not here, fortunately, so Dark Deck will be hosting.
Okay.
The Wednesday, I'm not sure about Friday. It might be him, it might be Mez.
Okay.
I'm away in Barcelona, so I will not.
I see.
I might be in party or something like that potentially.
Testing or holiday?
I won't be testing.
Okay. Absolutely brilliant.
2-year-old car with a load of reserve drivers. So.
Oh, okay.
Nothing exciting.
So you're getting a freebie in Barcelona with a load of upcomings in the Alpine garage, are you?
Effectively, yeah.
God, you've got a fucking cushy life. I've paid a fortune for them for the rent fucking schwack. Where? Fucking hell.
Yeah, we've got Jack. Sorry, we got Jack the first day, and then we got Colapinto, then Aaron, then Rio Hakugawa, or whatever his name is.
He's not a bad driver, Hakugawa. He's not,
yeah,
been following him.
We got them 4 drivers in 4 days: Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Okay. Is there any inside information coming our way?
It's an early comparison between Colapinto and Jack, and to see how quickly they want to put Colapinto in the car instead.
I can't confirm or deny, but it's not just Colapinto.
Yeah.
Not just Colapinto. Aaron really, really, really impressed at the end of season test.
Really? Absolutely brilliant.
He matched Jack's time, having never ever sat in an F1 car before.
Wow.
Or a simulator or anything.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Jack's not slow, to be honest.
Jack's not slow. Obviously, we know Colapinto is relatively good because of what he did last year in the Willies. But I wouldn't be surprised if Aaron gets on well in this test.
Good.
That he could pump both of them.
Really? I was just going to say, could he actually get the seat? Right. Absolutely brilliant.
He is our official reserve, but obviously you've got Colapinto reserve as well because we've got back in so many reserves. But yeah.
So from what
I
the
don't know,
news,
it's just my opinion, but
Yeah.
we'll see.
so from what the news on F1 and all the other fucking F1 channels, they're all saying Colapinto and Jack, and this guy could actually go, fuck you, I'm having it.
Yeah, basically.
Excellent stuff. Inside information, it's brilliant. Put a bet on it. Put a bet on it.
Obviously, because the thing is, if Jack's beating Pierre or matching Pierre, they're not going to take him out of the seat, are they? So
no, to be honest, no. Yeah.
There's caveats, and I think there's clauses and stuff like that have to be met before they can do it. Anyway,
I mean, I'd love Jack to get a seat.
As with any
I really
contract.
would. Yeah. As long as Jack doesn't do a fucking Mick Schumacher and totally fucking write the hat off like he did at Jeddah, you know. So, but I from what I've seen of the guys that you've mentioned, they're not bad drivers. You know, they can hold their own. So, absolutely brilliant. Right, I'll stop the stream.
Yeah, no worries. I'm going to shoot as well.
Yeah, no problem, pal. Thank you, everybody that's commented and been watching. I've been MARKV55, coming to you live from Singapore. Here but not queer, we have been OVER28s. Friday, equal division. Absolutely brilliant from the top three. Absolutely brilliant from everybody else. I'll see you next Wednesday here on my MARKV55 stream. You're welcome.